Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "ready to buy" to the number on the screen. Starting pricing for low-end software $100 and starting pricing for high-end software $500. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
Boom, there it is. Excuse me, I'm live right now. I am live right now. What's going on, guys? Let me throw all this stuff on my social media. And once I'm done throwing it up on social media, we'll really be good to go. How y'all living, man? Throwing all this stuff on social media real quick. Y'all bear with me for 1 second. Making sure everything is up. There it is. Okay, let me get one more. And then we're going to be good to go. How y'all doing, man? I'm out here in NOLA. I'm out here in New Orleans still, having a great time. Let me throw this up. Hold on 1 second. I'm out here having a great time right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me throw everything on social media, and then I will be right here at your service. Boom. All right, there it is. There it is. All right, what's up, man? I'm here. What's going on with y'all, man? I am Tariq, and I am here at your service, ladies and gentlemen. We are live right here on this lovely, humid evening. I'm out here in New Orleans. And before I really get started, I'm going to need everybody.
All right, there it is.
Oh, let me turn my volume down. I'm going to need everybody to like and subscribe. That's number one. Then I'm going to need everybody to retweet this. Retweet it, everybody. Let folks know that we're live right now. But hit that like button. Hit that share button. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your Twitter. I don't even refer to it as X. I don't know what that X stuff is about. That's a horrible rebranding. I don't know what that's about. That's horrible rebranding. But anyway, retweet it on Twitter. Let everybody know that we're live right now, family. Where are my New Orleans folks at? Shout out to all my New Orleans people. I'm having a great time out here. So I say I look different, probably the glasses. I got my glasses on today. I feel a little scholarly today. I got my glasses on tonight. And I'm on time tonight. That's because I'm in a different time zone. So I got my Judge Mathis glasses on. There it is. But I'm out here. I'm out here in Louisiana, man, having a great time. And I came down just to bring the family down here, man. I came down out. You know, I love coming down to New Orleans. I've filmed down here before. And I just love the vibe of the people down here. You know, the FBA family is phenomenal down here. I miss that Southern hospitality, and you get a lot of that down here in New Orleans. You know, that Southern hospitality that I grew up with. You know, I grew up down in Birmingham, so, you know, this is a nice tourist spot, and you can get that Southern hospitality, good food, real solid people. And, you know, I had to bring the family down. I brought the family down, and they've been having a great time. The wife, the kids, my mother brought her down, and everybody's having a great time down here. Yes, I saw the article about reparations. They've written a few articles about reparations in the LA Times. Yes, the food down here is phenomenal. That's one thing about Louisiana and New Orleans. The food is phenomenal. The history is great down here. Y'all really got to come down. We've been just checking out a lot of the historic pieces. We're staying in the Treme area, historically black area, one of the oldest black towns really in the country. This is a predominantly, well, it's a historically black community. I think they said jazz got started here in the Treme area. A lot of great history. sometimes, we just kind of go outside at night and just walk around and just vibe, man. Just the vibe of New Orleans at night. Beautiful place, man. Beautiful spot. Just walking around, seeing regular houses at night out here in this area. I love the way the houses are painted. They paint them in vibrant colors, purple, blue, pink. They got vibrant lights out on the porch at night. Just a real vibe. Just a real vibe. Yeah, it's a lot of white people mixed in some of these areas. A lot of white people mixed in. And we went on, this time we went on different tours. We went on a swamp tour. The swamp tour was popping. We got to go in the swamp, watch them feed alligators. Yeah, the swamp is real. They got some real swamps out here, for real. And understanding the historic significance of the swamps, understanding that some of our people actually lived in these swamps out here. Oh yeah, before I get started on that, our brother Crazy Bone, he's actually my neighbor out there. He lives not too far from me in LA. And I've been on Crazy Bone's show before. I don't know if he's still doing it. He had a show on Sirius X. I think it was Sirius, one of those. He had a radio show I was on years ago. And my brother Crazy Bones from Bone Thugs and Harmony, he's in the hospital. There's something going on. I think he was coughing up blood or something like that. So prayers to my brother Crazy Bone. Prayers to him. Yeah, somebody talked about Katrina led to mass gentrification. Yeah, a lot of people said that out here. My brother, who's been showing us around, my brother showed me, he was telling us, I want to go to it. He was telling us about this spot where they have a lot of Katrina graves. Yeah? There's a lot of these Katrina graves out here. Yeah? So that's interesting. That's very interesting. And I want to see what's going on with that. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are unknown. There's a lot of unknown people, unidentified people who died, and there's like a mass burial site out here for a lot of people who died and couldn't be identified, which is, that's interesting. Shout out to my brother Aaron Parker. That's my brother out here. He has a driving company and he's been showing us around. Shout out to brother Aaron. And it's a vibe out here, man. Y'all got to come out here. We went to a plantation. We went to the Whitley plantation earlier. Did a tour of the plantation. And I like to go to these plantations to kind of soak up the energy of the ancestors. And I'm kind of used to going to some of these places because I've been to several of them before. So, I know how to soak up the vibe and the strength. It's a very sombering atmosphere, but I'm there to soak up the energy. And it can get very emotional to see how some of our folks lived. I wanted my children to come in and experience that. I wanted them to come in and see what was going on with the ancestors, and you can feel them soaking up the vibe. I wanted them to know what went down. You got to start your kids off early. Let them know what's going on, and be honest with them. We got caught up. The white supremacists caught us slipping and put us in a yim-yam, and they had a system called white supremacy that they were practicing on us and enslaved us. And they were very brutal about it. That's the reality. See, they're trying to take this stuff out of schools because there were a lot of white people up there at the plantation, and some of them were kind of weeping, It was even hitting the white people a little bit up there at the plantation. But let me tell you something. Take your kids up to some of these spots. Let the ancestors, let them get the strength of the ancestors, because I'll look at it from a different perspective. I'll look at it like, look, this is what our people survived. And let me tell you something, just being out there, just doing a one-day tour for an hour or so, just the heat You get worn down just by walking around the plantation. Let me tell you, just being out there with the mosquitoes and the heat, you get worn out just walking around. So just imagine our people not just walking around, but toiling the fields in these places all day, every day. You understand? So, I get my strength from that. I'm like, if I'm out here getting tired from walking around not even a couple of hours, I'm scorching hot and we're getting worn down just by walking around. Our brothers and sisters and our family had to sit here and work this place and build it up. Not just work it, but build it. They were building the big houses. They were building the slave quarters. They were building the sugar mills. They were the blacksmiths. There was a blacksmith quarter there. Let me show y'all what we filmed earlier. Let me show you guys. And let me show y'all how we were getting down up here. We're at the Whitley Plantation. Let me show you guys this. Hold on one second. Bear with me. Just give y'all a little peek of how it was looking and what the vibe is. All right. Let's play a little bit of this. Y'all rock with me for a minute. Just rock with me and walk with me on it. Hold on. Well, Plantation, Whitney Plantation out here in Louisiana. How is that? Can y'all see that? Hold on. Let me take it down a little taste. Let me take it down just a little taste so it's not too big. All right, let me do it like that. There we go. All right, let's do it like that. So nice full screen so y'all can see what's going on. All right. Some of the slave quarters here. You can feel the ancestral energy here. Mm-hmm. That's my mother. She was like, yeah, we have some of these on our doors. So my mom, this kind of hit different from her because some of this stuff reminds her of her childhood. Hold on. All right, and we got over here, we got the slave quarters here. And they got little statues of some of the children who would be in these slave quarters. Look at those things right there. Those statues there of the FBA children who would be in these quarters. Inside. All right, and my son Mateo was really into it. They have the headphones that can describe everything. Ah. The bed and all right. This is how it's looking. All right, let me go up a little bit. That's some of the beds they would be on. They would have hay and what is that? My mother? Where's my mom? My mom is in there. Oh, all right. That's my kids in there. And this is where they would make the sugar. Right here are the sugar kettles. These big old iron kettles where they would refine the sugar. Let me go down. All right. These were like holding cells. Oh man, it's heavy. This is the big house. All right, that's the big house. That's me and some of the family sitting on the porch. That's my son inside the little church area that they had. So it's real. Another thing that's very interesting, and this is very interesting, they list a lot of the people that they purchased, and what you'll see is they'll talk about the ones they got from Africa, the ones who were born in Africa, and they'll talk about the Black and Native American ones. You'll see that repeatedly. A lot of enslaved foundational Black Americans are described as Black and Native American, Black and Native American. So they were very well documented on what was happening. Hold on. Black and Native American. Corleen, Black and Native American. Black and Native American, Joe. Over and over again, we keep seeing Black and Native American. All right? Black and Native American. Black and Native American. All right? We keep seeing that over and over again. You understand? And that's very interesting because, again, there were a lot of Black Native Americans. They say Black and Native American. What they're really saying is that they were Black Native Americans. See, they're saying Black and Native Americans. No, what they're saying is they were black Native Americans. All right? They were just getting the Native Americans and turning them into Negroes. Just saying, okay, you're a Negro. You're no longer a part of your tribe. You're a Negro, just like the Africans. We're going to throw the African ones and the black Native Americans all together, and you're all Negroes. I'm telling you, this stuff is very well documented. Y'all need to come to some of these plantations. You'll see some of the real. They'll give you the real at some of these places. If you just show up, you will get some of the real history because they documented everything. That's why when they have the Mardi Gras and the second line and all that stuff, they'll have the black Native Americans out there. They have the black people out there with the Native American garb. They're telling you who's who down here. Yeah? They're telling you who's who. We've been here for a long time. We have been here and they know this. We've been here and they know this. Yeah? But at the plantation, I'm vibing, because again, I've been on some of these plantations before. My mother got a little overwhelmed. My wife got a little overwhelmed too, because this was her first time being on a plantation, so it was kind of overwhelming her. My mother got very overwhelmed. Those ancestral memories started kicking in. She wanted to leave early. She's like, this is a little bit too much for me. I'm ready to go. And I can understand with my mother because, my mother's grandparents were enslaved. My mother's mother is my grandmother. My grandmother was born in 1910, so they're coming right out of slavery. So my mother would hear firsthand from her grandparents and some of the elders in the family, letting them know what the real deal was about slavery. Also, my mother, growing up in the South, the family's coming out of slavery. So my mother and those guys and my uncles, they were born in houses kind of similar to that. You understand what I'm saying? That's why she's like, yeah, we have these kind of doors on our house. We have these kind of, it hits different. Yeah, it's real close to home with mom them. It's a little close to home. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, they're looking at some of this stuff in these slave quarters that were really still around during the Jim Crow, during the 1940s. A lot of these things were kind of still around. You dig? So it was hitting her a little bit different. Yeah. But yeah, you need to go. Y'all need to come and, I just come out here to pay respect. We went out to Frenier, the former town where Sister Julia Brown conjured up a hurricane, where they never rebuilt the city, or they never rebuilt the town. So I went out there to Frenier to pay homage to Julia Brown and to soak up some of that powerful root work energy. I've been out here just soaking up a lot of the root work energy. Even later tonight, we're going to go out to Marie Laveau's, one of her spots. We went to the Marie Laveau Voodoo Shop. Marie Laveau, that's the Foundation of Black American Sister, who was a hoodoo, voodoo, root work woman who was very significant in New Orleans history, and they prop her up as they should. And I've told you guys about that sister before. That sister had these white supremacists shook out here because she was known to put roots on people who crossed her. If you crossed her, she'd put a root on you. Also, they give Marie Laveau props, and I'm learning this too. I'm learning even more about her. And in Marie Laveau, Angela Bassett played her on American Horror Story, by the way. Y'all look her up, and I've talked about her before. Marie Laveau actually saved a lot of people in New Orleans. There was like a yellow fever outbreak, and that was big back in the 1800s. A lot of these places would have yellow fever outbreaks, and the white supremacists didn't know what to do. They would run to the root workers. So there was a yellow fever outbreak, and the white supremacists were kind of dying out here, and a lot of people were dying. Marie Laveau started healing the people. She was coming up with roots and herbs and concoctions to get rid of the yellow fever. They said she saved hundreds of people and stopped the spread of the yellow fever that could have went into the thousands of deaths. So you had foundational Black American sisters and brothers using root work to heal the people and save these cities. So we've been out here soaking up all of that energy. In fact, I got me a mojo bag. I got me a mojo bag, a root work mojo bag out here. All right. This is my mojo bag that I'm gonna carry with me at all times. I'm gonna put some more stuff in it when I get back home. But I got my mojo bag, soaking in all of that ancestral energy out here. You dig? You never got your root work. You guys are going to get your root work. We just got it back in stock. And I told people it will be about a week or so, but we got everything back in stock. We're back stocked up on the root work. So some of those back orders, they're going to go out this week. All right? And all of the new orders, you guys can go to rootworkstyle.com and get your root work package. Go to rootworkstyle.com and get your root work package, ladies and gentlemen. But out here in Louisiana, in New Orleans, oh yeah, I got my mojo bag. I ain't playing around. I'm soaking in our ancestral energy and root work spirit. We got to stop being afraid of our ancestral FBA history. It's a beautiful history. But again, I'm out here having a good time. The food out here is great. We've been to a lot of the spots, phenomenal food. If you come out here, go to Mother's. We went to Mother's. The food there was phenomenal. Mother's was phenomenal. Neo's, we eaten there a few times, ate there earlier today, and I ordered them last night. So we've been killing the Neo's. Neo's is very good. Oh man, just so many spots. What's the beignet spot? Y'all help me out. We're my Louisiana people. What's that famous? There's a beignet spot. Starts with what the hell is that called? We're my Louisiana people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They have the beignets and the coffee. Yes, we've been to Neo's. We were there earlier. I want to go to Dookie Chase. What's my beignet place that's very famous out here? There's a couple of Cafe Du Monde. There you go. Cafe Du Monde. We've been killing that. We've been eating beignets like crazy. I've only had one bad meal out here. I had one bad meal, and that was at the gumbo spot. Well, no, the gumbo shop down in the French Quarters. And boy, and I posted that on my social media that the food was blah. And boy, folks, when I said that, one thing about our brothers and sisters out here in Louisiana, they do not like to hear about a bad food experience in Louisiana or New Orleans in particular. So I was at the gumbo spot. I put up this post, thumbs down. And boy, we got a lot of responses. 353 people are like, hey, hold on, baby. You shouldn't go down there to the French Quarters, baby. I could have told you that, baby. So I've gotten dozens of offers from people like, you come to our house, baby. Oh, that's one thing they do not like in Louisiana, New Orleans in particular. If anybody has a bad food experience, they were like, oh, no, baby. I went to the gumbo shop. That wasn't good, man. My lady, her food was all right, but my mother got some kind of blackened fish. She said she didn't like it. I got like a chicken gumbo. It was not good. Yeah, it wasn't good. Boy, when I said that, I'm telling you, I done got dozens of offers. Come to our house, baby. We can make your gumbo, baby. Oh, no. Boy, people are offended that we went down there. Oh, no, baby. Don't do that, baby. You don't go to the Quarters. Come to our house, baby. So people are like, oh, Lord, no, we don't. No, it's not overrated. The food here is off the chain. No, they don't want nobody to have a bad food experience out here because, they pride themselves on the good food, as they should. The food is banging out here. So if somebody has a bad food experience, but they want to make it right. I'm telling you, everybody done offered me to come to their home and get the real deal. They're like, you do not go down to the French Quarters, baby. That's touristy. And from what I understand, somebody posted a picture, of somebody associated with the gumbo shop. Hold on. Somebody sent this image. They were like, in the chat room, this image here, they were like, the gumbo shop. To the person who taught us our favorite recipes and always provided a shoulder to cry on. Happy Mother's Day. So is this the woman? Is a white woman. From this post, sounds like this white woman, and I'm not trying to shit on their business, but from this post, it seems like she's the person who came up with the recipe. So is the gumbo shop, is it white owned? Yeah? Is the gumbo shop white owned? Because that's probably what it is. I don't know. I'm not, there's some white people who can cook, but yeah, that didn't taste, you know what I'm saying? I can tell. Yeah, that didn't have the soul in it. You dig? Yeah, I'm telling you, can kind of taste the difference. It didn't have the soul in it. Yeah, you can taste the soul, and that wasn't it. That wasn't it. It just didn't have it. Yeah, that gumbo. Yeah, but. Let me tell you, some of the best spots out here are in the hood, and I'm talking about the hood. I'm talking about the hood. I'm talking about some of the best spots out here because we've been eating at a whole bunch of spots, are the damn gas stations with kitchens in them. All right? Some of them spots have been hidden. That's another thing. Some of these little gas stations, these little hood convenience stores that got little kitchens in the back, some of them spots are on hit. Yeah? Somebody said, Dookie Chase, we went to Brothers Chicken. A lot of these little gas station spots, I'm telling you, late night, in the hood, these spots are banging. And another spot that I like, people kept saying, hey, don't go there, but the food is actually very good there. Another spot people were kind of warning about, but was actually good. I liked it. This spot right here, dude, Manchus. Right here. Nigga, Manchu was banging. I like Manchu. Man, I actually like Manchu. Manchu, the rice was good, the chicken was good. I don't know what y'all do. Manchu was good. I liked it. I'm telling you, these little spots, nigga, if you see a crackhead fighting with a transgender in front of a car with some 20-inch rims, go in there and get you a po' boy. Because that's going to be hidden. All the spots with angry crackheads in front of it, those are the best spots. You want a good spot, go find a crackhead and a nigga in a dress. And that's going to be the spot that you need to go to get the food. Nigga, we went to Manchus real late at night. Dude, there was the crackhead in there arguing with people. But another crackhead wanted to perform. I said, let me just give him some money. I gave him some money. He went in there and bought some wings. And then there was a dude in a dress. I can't say transgender because I don't know I don't know if this brother was even trying to be a woman. This dude was buff as damn hell in a Fashion Nova dress and a sexy red wig. Excuse me, y'all gonna move the car? Because I wanted to park here. I said, no, we waiting on the food. Sir, ma'am, I don't know what you going for, brother. But I'm just gonna go with brother because you swole as damn hell. So I'm not even disrespecting this person's pronouns. But yeah, y'all got some big buff trans people up here, dude. I can't even go with the illusion. You know, if you're selling the look, I can respect the pronouns, but if you coming in there hella swole and the only thing you did was put a wig on, you know, I'm gonna have to just, you know, it's sir to you. It's just gonna be sir to you. All right, and that's no disrespect. All right, that's no disrespect at all. But yeah, you way too buff for me to be sitting up here talking about yes, ma'am. No. But yeah, those spots with buff ass, buff non-binary people and crackheads, the food is great. The food is excellent. If you see a buff non-binary person and a person fresh off the pipe, go in there and get you some etouffees. Yeah? You already know. But yeah, I love it out here. I love the vibe. It's very different. I don't know what kind of insects y'all got out here, dude. Y'all got some of the biggest damn bugs out here. Big, long legs dangling off the mosquitoes. We were at City Park earlier. Oh, my kids loved it. My kids loved it up there at City Park. There was a bunch of bugs. Nigga, they got bugs out here. Where are my Louisiana people? I've never seen this. You got bugs that fly together. It's a whole bunch of bugs that be all hugged up on each other, double teaming niggas. Love bugs or something, right? Y'all got bugs that be doubling up. It's bugs flying together. It was one bug carrying another bug. What the fuck is this? They're all over. I'm not even exaggerating. There's bugs carrying other bugs around. You got bugs carpooling with each other out here, nigga. I've never seen that. Love bugs, right? They call love. I've never seen that before. Nigga, two big ass bugs rolling up on your ass. They call them Jack and Jills. What do they call them? Yeah, they're all over the place. Man, it's mating season. Yeah, they're hella deep. Yeah, man. Louisiana is different, man. It's real different. Nigga, the bugs be boning each other in midair. So that's the kind of energy that's out here, nigga. Man. But yeah, it's beautiful. We're having a great time out here, man. Beautiful, phenomenal vibe. Y'all got to come on out here, man. When you get a chance, come on out here to Louisiana. Come on out here to visit New Orleans. It is a vibe out here. I was running around. I was doing the swamp tour yesterday. I didn't get a chance to see the game with Colorado. They got blown out. They got toe up. It's all good. Listen, they had a devastating loss. They went and played against Oregon. Oregon tapped them up a little bit. You know, I'm still riding with Dion. I'm still riding with Coach Prime. And he understood. He's like, yeah, we got a major butt whooping out there. We got to go back to the drawing board. Real talk. Listen. Colorado, we can't get spoiled. I know the lights and the glitz and glamour and the celebrities showing up and the endorsement deals and all that stuff coming through. You know, you got to be focused. Y'all got to be focused. Look, I knew they took out one of the top players with that dirty play last week. One of the top players got taken out. So, you know, cats got to focus. You got to get down and dirty because there's a big spotlight on Colorado right now. Sometimes cats start playing, you know, you're playing and you start thinking about them endorsements. You understand? You're thinking about getting in your Rolls Royce. You know, no. You can't get spoiled. All right? All right, we got to start getting focused. Dion, get them down out there in the dirt. It's time to get dirty. You got to get back in the dirt, all the glitz and glamour. Because, yeah, everybody's shining. The women are cooperating. You're a hot team right now. The media's talking about you. The endorsement deals, people are talking about throwing money. So you're out there on the field like, do I look good? In the back of your mind, even in your subconscious mind, I don't want to get knocked up. I got to be in the game. I don't want to get hit up. You know, I got to look good for my photo shoot in the back of your mind. You dig? And you dealing with some dudes who ain't thinking about that. That's why old boy, the coach for Oregon, was like, yeah, they're playing for clicks. They're playing for some Hollywood shit. You know, we're playing to win. And I get what he's saying. Some people got offended by that, but I get what he's saying. They're like, look, they're out here trying to get camera time. We out here trying to win. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah? So yeah, they got to get down and dirty. They got to get in the mix. Yeah, Oregon wasn't no joke. That's a high-ranking team. So yeah, y'all brothers, man, you got to get down in there in the mix. It ain't time to shine yet. You dig? Sometimes when you're building something, you're building a legacy, everything ain't about glitz and glamour. Everything ain't about glitz and glamour. Look, right now I'm in the middle of doing a movie. We're doing the hip-hop documentary. And see, when I do these documentaries, and I've been running into a lot of people out here who've seen the movies, and they're like, oh, I loved all the movies. I've seen the movies. I love the movies when the next Hidden Color is coming out and all of that stuff. But people love the movies. It's fun doing the red carpet. It's fun doing the premiere. It's fun getting on TV promoting the movie and getting on radio promoting the movie. But what y'all don't see is the long, tedious process of putting these films together. It's a long process. The editing process, all of the notes laying all over the place. It's not a pretty thing. Yeah? You got to put in the work. And putting in the work ain't glamorous. That's why a lot of people don't do it. Why do you think a lot of people don't do documentary films? Documentary films are very hard to do. It's not like a Tubi movie. You could just get a camera and just write a little janky script and do a movie and throw it on Tubi and you're good to go. And I was talking to one of my camera guys. I'm gonna do a Tubi movie, by the way. I'm gonna do a real cheesy Tubi movie just for shits and giggles and for fun. I'm thinking of a real out the blue concept, but I'm gonna do a Tubi movie, by the way. The Tubi movies are actually funny, and they're actually, some of them do very well. But like I said, man, you got to get ready to get down and dirty when it comes to building a legacy. So Colorado, they got to start getting their focus on. Those brothers got to get focused and don't worry about the glitz and glamour. It's time to get busy. It's time to really, really get your hands dirty out here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a Tubi movie. Yeah, I'm gonna do a Tubi movie pretty soon. But anyway, but I digress. But listen, we got to talk about your boy Biden. Y'all boy, that's y'all boy, Joe Biden. And he was at the congressional, he had some kind of speech for the Congressional Black Caucus. They're doing their black outreach. They're doing their whole black outreach spiel. And while they were doing that, I didn't even know he was talking to the Congressional Black Caucus. I put up this video earlier. This is the video of me where I said I had a meeting. I was at the Congressional Black Caucus brunch earlier. This is me at the brunch. Hold on. This is me at the Congressional Black Caucus brunch. All right. And I didn't even know Biden actually went to a Congressional Black Caucus event, and they were giving out some NAACP awards, I think. And your boy Biden gave a speech, and boy, they were trying to talk about hip hop. And Biden got LL Cool J's name all jangled up. And on top of that, he referred to LL as a boy. Now listen to this. Whenever this dude gets to talking to and about black people, he sounds like he's doing a plantation slave auction. All right? He's talking about LL Cool J like he's a big strapping plantation buck. Now, your boy, Joe Biden, referred to LL Cool J as a boy, then cleaned it up real quick. Now, hold on, listen.
And two of the great artists of our time representing the groundbreaking legacy of hip-hop in America, LLJ Cool J. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been... And MC Light, both of you, thank you. Yeah. By the way, that man's got biceps bigger than my thighs. I think he's been... And then...
Lord, that sounds like a plantation auction. Boy, that big old buck got some biceps bigger than my thighs. Boy, that buck can go for a real good price. Oh, that's a big old strapping buck. Look at the arms on him, boy. I tell you, he can pull sugar cane like nobody's business. That man sat up here and referred to another grown 50-something-year-old black man as a boy. A boy with biceps. Boy, that boy. Yeah, that's plantation talk. That's buck breaking talk. Boy, that boy got some big old thighs, big old arms, bigger than me, boy. Look at that boy. Man. And again, this is what they want to have us. This is the mindset. They want to have us with this plantation mentality. Like he's a big old massa. To be honest, I don't even think that was a Freudian slip. I think he meant to say that. To be honest, I think he meant to say what he said. Every time he's talking to a black audience or the Congressional Black Caucus or the NAACP, there's always this massa aggressive, passive-aggressive talk. Y'all better learn how to deal with the Hispanics. Y'all better do this. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. He's always talking at us. That's not a mistake. That's not a Freudian slip. See, black people got this thing where we keep trying to make excuses for these white supremacists and their actions. Like when they do something janky, they say something crazy, we start talking about, well, racism is really about ignorance. It's all. Racism is just ignorance. They don't know any better. Stop it. I want black people to get that mindset out of your system that it's about ignorance and the white supremacists just don't know any better. They don't know what they're doing. They're being racist because they're ignorant to how great you are. Stop. That's not true. They know what they're doing. They're not ignorant in any sense of the word. White supremacy is a very deliberate thing. Anti-black racism is a very deliberate thing. They know exactly what they're doing. They just use I'm white and I say so. Listen, last week, there was a situation up in Las Vegas where a teenager had a mask on and he had an accomplice in the car with him. But the accomplice, to me, is innocent because he didn't do anything from what I've seen. But the driver ran over this old white guy and killed him. Old white guy was on a bike and they were filming each other, running over this guy deliberately. They killed him. And all the white supremacists online were saying that it was two black guys. Oh, look at these two black guys, two black guys, two black guys. And we could tell the driver wasn't black. The driver wasn't black. Now, the guy in the passenger seat, he might be a tether. We don't know. I don't know what his ethnicity is. He has deep melanin. I don't know if he's black. He could be a tether. But the driver, the actual killer, is a white Hispanic, is a white Latino dude named Jesus Anaya or something like that. He's a white Hispanic. And this dispelled the lie that they kept trying to say it was two black people. And when we pointed out it was a white Hispanic, boy, they got very upset. Oh, don't call him white Hispanic. What's a white Latino? What's a white Latino? There's no such thing as a white Latino. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's a white Latino. In fact, when they booked him in jail, his paperwork, and I pointed this out, this is the guy. Let me show you and he has a long track record. This is the guy, Jesus Ayala. That's him. He's white Latino. And his jail record, and they list him. All right. He's listed in all of his crimes right there. Race white, race white, race white. All right. That's a white Latino. He's Latino and he's white. He's a white Latino. See, and then they got mad. These people got very mad at me for pointing this out. And this is how white supremacy works. White supremacy, they will create a racial construct, racial categories that they create, and then allow certain groups into these racial categories. And then when these groups commit certain crimes, they try to immediately revoke their white status. No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're not going to revoke their white status. No, no. That person is going to stay white. See, they try to make them people of color, or they'll try to call them an Afro-Latino when they commit a crime. See, we're not letting nobody dump anything on us at all. You're not going to even dump Latino and Hispanics on us, because they want to do that too. They like to dump the criminal class on us. No. Y'all made them white. Y'all gave them a white pass. Y'all gave Zimmerman a white pass. Y'all gave Officer Yanez a white pass, who's Hispanic. Nick Fuentes, who's running around here holding up the banner of white supremacy, you give him a white pass. Enrique Terrio, y'all let him be the token leader of a section of the white supremacist group, the Proud Boys. No. Y'all not going to pick and choose and then revoke their white status on some I'm white and I say so. No, when you give somebody white status, you hold that when they do something that makes the white community look bad. Y'all not going to dump them on us. All of a sudden, they're going to be Afro-Latino. No. You made them white. You brought them and absorbed them into your community. Keep that same energy. You're going to keep that same energy. And they're very good at trying that stuff. You dig? And there's a reason why they are letting in all of these Venezuelans. They got a whole bunch of Venezuelans that they're letting in now. All right? They got a lot of Venezuelans that they're letting in by the hundreds of thousands. Hold on. Where's that clip? Hold on, I'm trying to find a clip. I'm trying to find a clip, ladies and gentlemen, of, I think it's Chuck Schumer. Where's that clip? Of, there's a clip. Hold on one second. Okay, damn it. I'm trying to find this clip. I'm trying to find this clip of, I think it was Chuck Schumer. Do y'all have that where he was talking about them bringing in all of those Venezuelans? I'm trying to find that Chuck Schumer clip. I think it was Chuck Schumer. Hold on. And I just thought about it. Hold on. Hold on one second. Chuck Schumer. Hold on one second. Let me try to find that clip real quick. He's talking about letting over all of those Venezuelans and why it's important. I want y'all to hear this. Y'all bear with me for 1 second. If I find that clip, I'm trying to find that clip right now, ladies and gentlemen, to share with the family. Where is it? Damn it. Where is it? Where's that damn clip? I cannot find that clip. Can y'all help me find that clip where he was talking about letting over all those people? Do y'all have that clip? I think it was Chuck Schumer. talking about why I think it was him, why they were letting over all of these Venezuelans. And they were saying something about how certain people, their numbers are not being replenished or something like that. Oh man, I got the clip on my phone somewhere, but I wish can somebody find that clip? Because the population is in decline. I want y'all to hear him. I want y'all to hear him. Where y'all at, guys? If y'all have it, okay, let me play it from my phone because I really want y'all to hear this. And this is real deep. We got 6,000 people in here. We are in here heavy, ladies and gentlemen. Where is that clip? Where's that clip? Where's that clip? Okay. Okay. Y'all got it? Anybody got it? I'm gonna try to play it here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Damn it. Damn it, man. Okay, let me try it here. Hold on. Okay, I gotta play it here because I got it on my phone. Hold on. Let me just show it like this. Come on, thing. Damn. Wait. Let me get it in my. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna play it from my phone. Hold on.
Now more than ever, we're short of workers. We have a population that is not reproducing it on its own with the same level that it used to. The only future in America is if we welcome and embrace immigrants, the dreamers, and all of them, because our ultimate goal is to help the dreamers. Now more than ever, we're short of workers. We have a population that is not reproducing it on its own with the same level that it used to. The only way we're going to have a great future in America is if we will.
Okay. He said we got a population that's not reproducing on its own. Yeah, I had to do a Vicky Dillard style. Shout out to my sister Vicky Dillard. Yeah, what population is that? What population is that? We're reproducing just fine. All right. This is what y'all have to understand, family. When they let the Latinos over, they understand that they're going to make them white. They go through a process, they kind of whip them up a little bit to let them know what the business is. But the goal is to allow them into whiteness. Okay? The goal is to allow them into whiteness because they understand that their birth rates, the white supremacists, their birth rates are very low and they cannot reproduce themselves fast enough. They're dying faster than they're being born. So they're bringing in all of these people who want to identify with white and they're bringing them in here and they're setting them down right in black neighborhoods, by the way, and they're papering these people up. These people are getting all types of resources, all types of housing, all types of grants, all types of funding. And we're sitting up here talking about some damn black and brown coalition. Y'all don't understand how we need to stop that. Not only that, there was another situation. Where was this situation? We know that one girl out in Los Angeles got beat up at a McDonald's by a big old husky white Latina woman. There was another case where a black girl got beat up by two Mexican women somewhere. Another black girl got beat up by two Mexican women. So we're seeing this thing where these people are going around attacking our kids. These people are going around attacking our damn children, and y'all running around talking about some black and brown coalition. Yeah? Excuse me. So it's getting real out here, man. We got to be focusing on us. We have to focus on what foundational black Americans need to get. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is number one, that's going to be resources in the form of reparations. And notice how some of these other African nations now and some of these black Caribbean nations, they're not calling for reparations for what happened to them. They're hollering at Britain now. See, this has become contagious. This has become contagious now. Remember, at one point, they were kind of mocking us for us talking about our reparations. Remember, they were like, oh, you niggas, stop begging the white man. Leave the white man alone. And now that we got some momentum, we're talking about getting our reparations, and we haven't moved off of our square. They're saying, okay, hey, we need that kind of energy. Let's holler at Britain. Let's holler at France. Let's holler at all of these other colonizers who got down on our necks. So now they're following our lead. This is why the dominant society didn't want us to get the momentum that we're getting as far as our reparations. And listen, the white supremacists, boy, these folks are getting upset because we got so much momentum going in person and online, and they can't really stop it. And what they want, a lot of the white supremacists, they want to be a part of some of these online social media moderator places where they can stifle us, but they're not getting put on fast enough. See, places like Wikipedia, it's completely governed by white supremacists. That's why Wikipedia has zero credibility. They got moderators and editors at Wikipedia who are just the same people from 4chan. But Wikipedia is basically obsolete to a certain degree. So they want the same kind of people, and they try to do it at YouTube, to be honest. They try to do it at YouTube. You know, we get censored, we get shadow banned, you know, we get hit with age restrictions on some of our videos when we start going in. So a lot of these white supremacists, they want to be modded up on all of these social media platforms so they can slow our momentum down. And they want to start suing the Twitters and some of the Facebook. Now, Facebook is, you know, they got a bunch of them white supremacists modded up there. But you got some white supremacist suspects out here who want to sue Twitter because they ain't getting put on like they need to. There's this dude here. This guy, hold on, let me show y'all this guy here. One of the usual suspects who's upset that he's not getting modded up on Twitter so that he can basically shut a lot of us down. And he named me personally. This dude called me by name, by the way. Hold on one second. This guy here, he runs a website called BIPOC Doing Racism. Black, Indigenous People of Color Doing Racism. All right. So basically, he has a little page where it's a anti-black propaganda page, basically. He has this anti-black propaganda page. I'm a Christian. I screenshot and quote hateful, violent, ignorant, racist tweets. So yeah, he's basically a Twitter snitch who's trying to get put on. All right. So he monitors what we do and other black people do when we call out racism. And now he's mad at Elon Musk because he ain't getting put on. Listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Hold on one second. Hold on.
This is probably a really bad idea because now people know what I look like. I run the account BIPOC Doing Racism. BIPOC Racism. The majority of the hate content on that platform is directed at white people. And I have now been locked out again. I am being targeted again. Something happened to the algorithm where they're going back to the old standards, or somebody on the moderation team locked my account. Okay, so this message is for Elon Musk, and he's not going to respond. He will not. I have sent my resume to Ella Irwin to be hired on the moderation team. I heard no response. I have tweeted Elon tons of times. I follow the accounts that he follows.
Now listen, I want y'all to know who they got as moderators, because he knows he has some fellow travelers who are moderators, okay? I want y'all to know who the moderators are on all of these social media sites. He's mad and he's kind of breaking bad and spilling the beans because he didn't get hired. So I want you to understand, we've been saying this for years. They got these suspected white supremacists moderating a lot of these social media sites. All right, hold on.
They follow me back. There's absolutely no way that Elon does not either know about my account or has seen my account. He is a coward. So at this point, because I'm a Twitter Blue member, if anybody has any leads as to an attorney who can sue, I would like to bring a lawsuit against Twitter.
Lord.
Because at this point, I'm a paying customer. I'm being denied access to the product that I've purchased.
What he wants to do,
I understand if
he wants to be able to mod and shut us down.
you don't want me to show how shitty your moderation team is. I get that. But I've asked you to hire me. You're letting people like Tariq Nasheed run unabated on Twitter. You're letting people like Talbert Swan run around and say whatever he wants. And you come after me for showing everybody how bad your moderation team is, how bad your algorithm is. Tag Elon Musk on this, because I'd like a response. Because if you really want to make a difference with hate speech on your platform, you will include anti-white hate speech. And the person who's the best at finding it is me.
Uh-oh. I'm white and I say
and
so.
I've applied. I've asked for you to hire me and put you on your moderation.
Oh, I'm white and I say so. All right. They want to, these are the people who they hire. But he's probably so extreme, they were like, nah, we can't have you on the team. You got to be more codified. All right. He's so extreme, they're like, nah, we can't have you. You know, you might get us caught in some lawsuits just banning people. But yeah, these people are shook by what we do. You let Tariq Nasheed run around unabated. Look, I follow the rules. I don't just be denigrating people based on race. I report the news. I don't be saying disparaging things. I don't be trolling people's pages. You think? I don't go to people's pages harassing them. I don't be on. I tweet to myself. I tweet my tweets. Most of them go viral, and that's it. I report the news and I tell the truth. And they're so mad that my stuff goes viral all the time, and then it gets picked up by mainstream media. They want to be able to control the narrative in their own words. And those of us who have a platform to challenge white supremacy and tell the truth, boy, if they're not there to shut us down, it burns and chaps their asses. Yeah? And they see how codified we are. They want to do something. They want to stop the momentum. Yeah, they get mad at me for posting headlines they don't like. I just tell the truth. I don't denigrate nobody. I don't be name calling nobody or anything. I post the truth. I post the truth. And when the white supremacists do stuff to people, I expose them. You know, when a race soldier harms a black person and they start going out of their way to protect and hide these people, no, you don't. This is the race soldier and this is his name and this is who did it. I expose a lot of these white supremacists. They hate that. Boy, they hate their people being exposed. Just like, remember when our brother Jordan Neely got killed out there on that damn train in New York. They were protecting that suspected white supremacist who choked him to death. No, I was one of the first people to put his name and photo out there. Like, no, we're not going to protect this guy. This is him. This is what he looks like. Then the mainstream media had to do it. They had to go out there and show who he was and show what he looked like. Yeah? So yeah, we're using social media to get on code, and we're abiding by the rules. And what they hate to see is a bunch of us codified the way we are. And what they really hate to see is us not letting them throw the tether class at us to run interference. That's what they really hate. They love throwing the tethers out there to run interference, and we stopped that in its tracks. You can't put tethers our way no more. They can't do that no more. We've been calling these tethers out. Speaking of tethers, did y'all see there was an Ethiopian tether who was working for some kind of governmental department? They found out his ass is a spy. He's up here getting secrets from the government here and giving that shit to foreign agencies. So they can't trust the tethers like they used to no more. You see? Some of the tethers are being double agents. So, and that's a good thing. I like untrustworthy tethers. See, they don't know what to do with the tethers. We don't trust the tethers. They can't trust the tethers. So now the tethers are becoming useless. See, the only reason they get tethers, because they don't like tethers. They hate tethers with a passion. They hate tethers more than they hate us. But they knew that the tethers could be useful tools. They're like, yeah, the tethers can't be trusted, but at least the tethers can go in and infiltrate those FBAs. Now the tethers can't infiltrate us, because the minute we see one of them big janky foreheads, we're like, hey, wait a minute. Who's this nigga? Where'd he come from? Oh, no. Where your family from, brother? So the minute the tethers show up, we asking questions. And now the tethers are doing little sneaky shit to them, so they're like, oh, damn, these tethers are useless. I love it. Go ahead, tethers. Go ahead, tethers. Be untrustworthy and scammy. They don't know what to do with the tethers no more. They're like, damn it. They caught another tether trying to go back to what the tether scammed some money. Hold on, where's that story? There's another story. The tether scammed a whole bunch of money and tried to flee back to Zambia. Hold on, he was a mail carrier out there in DC. He was out there scamming everybody out there in DC. Hold on, right here. A Zambian tether, a mail carrier accused of $1.7 million in theft, tried to flee to Zambia. Federal charges were unsealed this week. What's his name? Hachikosela Machimba. Right here. This is the tether right here. All right. A mail carrier accused of stealing nearly $1.7 million from D.C. residents. That means the black people. All right. All the black people in D.C., he's up here going in y'all mail, family. This musty tether was going in your mail. He was arrested attempting to flee to the country, the African nation of Zambia, according to charging documents. He was arrested at Dulles National Airport. He was carrying $2,000 cash and a newly issued Zambian passport. Now, was he from Zambia or was he just trying to escape to Zambia? All right, where's this tether from? All right. So he was, they got all types of money. This dude was scamming his ass off. All right. So he was scamming and he tried to flee to go back home. All right. So they can't trust these tethers. Lord. So all my DC people, you're wondering where your check went. The musty tether got your check. Man, the president of Nigeria sold heroin in Chicago. I didn't hear about that. But yeah, they were scamming, family. The tethers were scamming. But anyway, look, my kids are trying to get in here. My kids are trying to go to bed. I'm going to have to get up out of here because it's getting late and it's bedtime for my babies. It's bedtime for the babies. Lex, what the boys doing? Lexi? Okay. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here in a second because it's about to be bedtime and I'm in the boys' room. So I got to let them go to bed. And me and my lady going to do what we do. But I saw a funny meme earlier. Just on a side note, I saw this meme. And how many brothers can relate to this meme? Let me talk to the women for a minute. How many of the brothers can relate to this meme right here? This is a very interesting meme that I saw that talks about the big back cock blocking friends that y'all be having, women. Look at this meme. Boy, how relatable is this meme? is a brother talking to a lady, hey, beautiful, may I buy you a drink? Sure, cutie. And then her big back, cock-blocking friend, she don't want you. How many of us can relate to this, fellas? How many of you have fallen victim to the big back, cock-blocking friend? Fellas, how many people have suffered this? Lord, the big back, cock-blocking homegirl. That's a thing. Women, ladies out here, please, if you have a big back, cock-blocking friend, don't let your friend block your blessings. Oh, this meme hits so many different ways. So I'm telling you, every man has fallen victim to the big back cock blocker. Oh, I've been places, man. I remember, I used to talk about this on the Mac lesson shows, man. I'd be somewhere at a club, me and a girl be vibing, then the big back cock blocking homegirl pull up. You gonna buy us some drinks? No, I'm just chilling. Girl, this nigga cheap. He ain't even buying us no drinks, girl. Come on, let's go. Boy, these are the most hated mammies on the planet. Oh, you a dark soul, big back and a dark soul. These people are just the personification of evil. Nothing is worse than a big back cock blocker. We can't stand you with a passion. No, it's worse than the ugly friend. The big back friend who's a cock blocker, they're worse than the ugly friend. The big back one, because they act like bodyguards to them. You know what I'm saying? They act like they're the damn bodyguard. The ugly one, if they got a nice body, I can put one of my thirsty niggas on one of them ugly ones. I used to have a homeboy I would put on them ugly ones. Yeah, them ugly ones, if they got a nice body, they can still get banged out. But it's them big back ones that don't nobody want. And they got a bunch of fine friends, and the big back one is the designated cock blocker. Puh. Damn you to hell. We're going to put some root work on their ass. We need to put a root on them big back cock blockers. Just a big bag of bitterness. God, y'all. And just seeing that meme, I'm like, damn, y'all still exist? Y'all were around in my day. I feel like the old nigga. In my day, we had big back cock blockers back then. Y'all still around? Damn, y'all still around wreaking havoc and terror? The backs are just bigger. Damn. We thought that y'all might have been extinct or something by now. Y'all still around? Damn. My young brothers out there, I feel your pain. They were around in my day too. I ain't been single in years, and them big back behemoth heifers were out there cock blocking back in my days. They're the worst. There's a whole bloodline of these damn heifers. Women, damn, why do y'all hang with them? Y'all stop letting them big back cock blockers block your blessings. Ladies, y'all out here meeting decent dudes. You might come out here and meet you a real baller, and your big back cock blocking high caloried friend, as homegirl said, out here throwing salt in your blessing because they ain't about to be blessed. You know, misery loves company. Y'all fine women out here, stop letting these big back behemoth homegirls block your blessing. I think you hang with them because they're protective. Ain't nobody gonna jump you. Because see, a lot of pretty girls out here, people be wanting to jump on you. So your big back homegirl really got your back. But a lot of them be trying to block, and they be trying to mess it up for you. You dig? Don't let them block your blessings. Yeah? Damn. But anyway, man, let me get up out of here. Let me let my kids come in here and go to sleep. Hey, it's been real. I think we had a great conversation tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Go to rootworkstyle.com. We are in stock. We got root work in stock. Get your root work now at rootworkstyle.com. Rootworkstyle.com. Get your root work, ladies and gentlemen. And I will talk to you guys in a minute. Much respect, Puppy Akute.